Yo, what up YouTube? This is my Inzektor deck profile. I brought this deck to a locals the other day, and it did fairly well. I got up into like the top 8, which was really good for a first time going to a locals. So, I just want to show you the deck I used, and give me any comments, tips on how to make this better, all that good stuff. Alright, let's get started. First off, 3 Inzektor Centipedes. This card has become a big staple in the deck, especially since they limited, Dragonfly and Hornet. It's absolutely great. It's your searcher. It finds any card that's Inzektor and adds it to your hand. The only problem I have with this is that, especially with Sangan getting banned, even though Sangan didn't really affect this much, is that I really have trouble drawing into this, and I can't really add it. Like, I run Mystic Tomato, but Mystic Tomato can't special summon him out. Your best bet is either try to draw into him or dump him into the graveyard and then Monster Reborn him. Those are my best tips for it. It combos really well with Ladybug, which has become a really big staple also in this current format. You equip this card and then you send it to increase an Inzektor's level by up to 2. It's honestly phenomenal. Just great. Sets up for a rank 5 really fast. And yeah, it comes really well with Centipede. Whenever an equipped card is sent while it's equipped to him, get to add an Inzektor card. Alright, next two, obviously, we got our 2 staples, Dragonfly and Inzektor Hornet. I mean, anyone who doesn't know about these, you just gotta read them. They're honestly broken together. And, they combo even well. Well, I mean, not really Dragonfly, but Hornet combos really well with Centipede nonetheless. So yeah, you gotta run those. 2 Giga Manti. Most people say run 1. I find that if I run 1, I don't know, I tend to drop it too early, and it just kind of gets, destroyed. And then when I really could use its attack boost later on in game, it's just not there at that point. So the second one is actually quite handy. I'm not gonna, at least I think so. It's also, oh, sorry about that. It's also really good if you equipped it with Dragonfly and using its effects. So it equips itself and equipped Hornet, and then use Hornet to destroy the Giga. You special summon out 3 monsters. One because Hornet was destroyed, because the Giga was destroyed, and since the Giga was destroyed, you get to special summon out 1 from the grave. So it's honestly just a big chain combo right there. It's honestly broken. And then the next 2, which no one really likes to run, I like Hopper. He's fairly decent attack, and when he's equipped with, even the small one like Ladybug, gains an extra 500. He's 2200 when he hits the field. And I don't know, I just like him. He can send himself. I also use him as a lure bait, just kind of banish him when I have a Lure of Darkness. So he's good. I run 2. Next, 2 Mystic Tomatoes. Pretty much special summons a good majority of the monsters in your deck. The only things that I really needed to special summon are the Centipede, which I still, for the love of God, cannot get out sometimes. But this is honestly a really good card in this deck. Special summons out even Spirit Reaper. This card, I like it. It's okay. Can't be destroyed by battle, and whenever you can, you should definitely attack with it, because it honestly can really mess up your opponent's hand advantage, even if it is only by 1 card. And being unable to be destroyed by battle, it honestly can just stall while you get your combo pieces together. Then 2 Card Troopers. It's great. It's honestly just amazing. I wish I could run 3, but it's milling power. It's great for consistency. It also, when it's destroyed, it's just great to draw a card from it. I just think it's a great card altogether. And plus, it becomes 1900, beats right into the Thunder Kings. Next one, 1 Raikou. Also, really good for milling and consistency. Destroy any card when it's flipped face up. So, I don't know. Why not? I have a second one in the side deck just in case. Max C, because you never know when your opponent's going to go off. And when they start going off, you want to make sure you can get the most out of it. Personally, I don't know. I forget to drop this card most of the times, so it doesn't always come as handy as it could be. But, if you remember to, it's honestly really good. And finally, 1 Dark Arm. It's honestly the monster of the deck, especially since most Inzektors have really good graveyard control. It honestly is not that big a problem to get out. But yeah, you can run Leviar if you're gonna run it though. Then they got staple, 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 3 staples, plus 2 MSTs. Some people will run 3. I don't know. I might. I have a third one sided in. 2 is really good. You can use it on your own cards, you know, your own equipped cards if you need to. So it's pretty good. For consistency, we have 1 Allure. Again, I banish the hopper for this usually. 2 dualities, and even foolish because, you know, like I said with the centipede, you can send centipede and then, you know, monster reborn right out of the graveyard. It's not a bad combo if you already have Hornet in your hand or something. Also 1 lance. It's really good. Protects either your monsters or if you need to, like, you know, have centipede or something beat over something, just reduce their attack by 800. It's not bad at all. On to traps. For the time being, I run Wabaku. It's really good. I honestly didn't know its effect had changed, that you can now, your monsters aren't destroyed by battle with it when it's activated. So I honestly like it, but I don't know. I might switch it out for something. I'm not really sure. 1D Prison. It's pretty big this format. It's a really good card too. You know, you just banish the monster that's attacking. Why not? Can't get that back. Can't monster reborn that. 1 Torrential, because if they start going off and you don't got the max C, you gotta make sure you stop them midway. Solemn Duo now because they limited Warning, but I really didn't like Warning all that much, so it's really not that big a deal. 2 Compulses. This card's really big this format, and honestly, it's really good. You know, if they get that Zen Mains or that Utopia, just bounce that right back to the, you know, the extra deck. Not a big problem. And then, like, Call the Haunted. I mean, this card is just honestly broken. It honestly just sets up so well, especially if you dump so many cards via the milling effects of, you know, like Card Trooper and Raikou. It's just great. Okay, and then on to the extra deck. I run 1 Terabyte, but I honestly don't really use him. He's just kind of there. So we won't really mention that too much though. 1 Rhythm. This card's really good actually. When you attack, you detach an XP material, and then he becomes 3,000. Beats over just about everything that's possible. Then we got 2 Giga Brilliance. I love this card. It is honestly one of my favorite cards, like, ever. I just think, yeah, it's not that great, like, stat-wise and effect-wise, but I just think it's a cool looking card. I like it. 1 Leviathan Dragon. It's honestly just, it's really good. I mean, come on, 2,500 is a rank 3. That's not funny. For rank 4s, we have Maestroke, Steelstorm Roach, and Utopia. Utopia, I mean, I personally don't like the card all that much. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of obnoxious when it gets dropped on you. Steelstorm Roach is actually pretty good. I mean, this literally can stop so many synchro decks, like, right in their tracks. And Maestroke, like, I don't know, this card is really obnoxious to fight. Like, it just kind of holds itself on the field. Then, I don't know, for the rest of the monsters, which are rank 5 and rank 6. Freezadon, don't use your own, but Volcasaurus, Exastag, and Exabeetle. Exabeetle is, I actually like Exabeetle a lot. I think it's really good, but personally I think Exastag is probably better. He just kind of, you know, targets whatever your opponent controls and then takes control, not even takes control, equips it to himself. And if you use that and then equip like a Gigamantis, I mean honestly this thing is just like a walking beater. Volcasaurus inflicts massive burn damage. I mean it's just phenomenal. If they got that Utopia and you get the chance, use this, destroy that Utopia, inflict 2,500. And Freezadon, I mean, he combos really well with something like, I don't know, any of these other monsters because he pretty much detaches the Exceed materials instead, which is fairly good. I don't get him on all that often though, but yeah. Alright, that's my Inzektor deck profile. If anyone has any feedback of any source, please let me know. Rate, or what is it? Thumbs up, subscribe. Have a good day, YouTube. Peace out.